effect. The most unrealistic thing about the shield, in my opinion. We all know the memes. That shield doesn't obey the law of physics and such. It bounces everywhere, stops everything. Sometimes it stops and sometimes it doesn't when it's thrown. Who knows? But in my opinion, the most unrealistic thing is in Winter Soldier during the elevator scene. And he stomps on it and it immediately flips up and onto his arm. Granted, this is a shield I made, so it's not going to be as good as his, so maybe I'm missing something. But to get my arm in, you notice I, bare arm, and it's barely am able to slide it in there, let alone doing it high speed. But then my shield is still loose enough that, it rattles. And let me tell you, you do not want your arm rattling like this when you're fighting bad guys. It's hard enough just carrying at a con and occasionally bumping stuff. And contrast that to when I have my jacket on, which, it's not that thick, but it's enough that, I gotta really shimmy to get it in there. And it still rattles. So at least to me, bouncing, fine. Stops, blows from the Hulk or whatever, fine. The fact that it is simultaneously loose enough to slip his arm into easily, as well as not rattling around on his arm all the time, that I will not stand for. On September 28th, I'm going to be presenting at FanX in Salt Lake with Matthew Glover and Jason Olsen. We're going to be talking about some of Cap's villains over the years. So if you're going to be at that con, we'd love to see you there. It's going to be the 28th at 3 p.m.